My apologies. Let's go live. Going live. My goodness, it's been long. Actually, they've changed this since the last time I actually streamed on here. It has been a while. I think I am now live. I'm actually going to go and check my own YouTube channel to see. Hopefully, I don't suddenly hear myself talking. I think we're good. Well, let's see here. Let me see. How do I mute this? You hear me talking for a second just because I'm refreshing my own YouTube page. There we go. It does show me streaming live. Good. I'm there. Good. Like I said, it's been a while since I've done this. I just checked my content, and it has been 5 years. Actually, almost 5 years to the day. The last time I streamed Civilization, or any game really, well, I guess it was Civilization specifically, was October 27th of 2018. 5 years ago next week. The last time I streamed was I did a birthday stream a couple years ago for, I think I played the Hunter Call of the Wild. But yeah, Civilization's been 5 years since I streamed that, which is crazy. I will admit, I mean, part of the reason why I stopped streaming was because, you know, my kids were younger and it's hard to find the time to consistently stream. It's a lot easier to record, to find time to do recordings and things like that, because obviously recordings I can do anytime. I can do them in the middle of the night. I can do them in the middle of a lunch break or anything like that. So doing recordings is considerably easier for someone with a tight schedule with kids and things like that. But my kids are a little bit older now, 5 years later, so it's a lot easier to do this at this point in time. So there we go. I'm going to give it a few minutes. We'll sit here and stare at the Civilization screen for a few minutes while I'll let a couple people see if any others will join in here. But I appreciate, I think we've already got a couple people in here. I appreciate you guys joining. Welcome. Forgive me if I'm a little nervous. Like I said, I don't do this very often. I'm hoping to get back into this and actually start doing this more regularly. I decided to start with a strategy game because strategy is kind of my comfort zone. So I figured, you know what, if I'm going to be a little bit nervous about the live streaming, I might as well be comfortable about the game I'm playing. And I'm glad that Civilization won out, because obviously Civilization is one of my most comfortable games. Hello, Jack. Thanks for joining. But yeah, so Civilization just barely went out in the polls. Victoria 3 was a close second. I will be playing Victoria 3. If you voted for Victoria 3, or honestly any of the games on that list, I'm sure they will all get featured at some point in time. But we'll start with Civilization here. Again, I'm happy with this. It's a very good, comfortable game for me to play. I've actually been playing it all day today. I was playing some more of the Mongolian Marathon run. For those that have been watching that, that's been a lot of fun to play. And there will be other live streams, I think, coming on different days. I'm going to start on Saturdays for a few days, because Saturday's just an easy day to start with. If it looks like I can keep this consistent, I might add in, I don't know, something like a Wednesday. And if that can be consistent, I might add in a Monday. I think that'll probably be the extent of my live streaming. It's probably 3 days. That might be about as much as I can handle, because I still want to keep the recording side of things going, obviously. But I don't know, I thought this would be fun, just to get back into live streaming, see how that goes, see if I can grow the channel a bit more. The channel has actually grown a lot in the last 5 years as well, so hopefully the live streams are more successful. Been really enjoying the CL3 series you did long. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I definitely want to do Victoria 3. Yeah, the new update comes out in November. Actually, I'm glad that, like I said, Civilization won out, because I thought there was a new update coming to Victoria 3 soon, and I think it'd be better to play Victoria 3 when that update comes out, because otherwise you're getting an update in the middle of a save, which is not always ideal. I mean, usually it's pretty seamless, but you know, it's probably better to start the save after the update. But have not even touched Victoria 3. I've touched Victoria 2 a long time ago. It did not go well. But I think Victoria 3 seems a little bit more approachable for me. So we'll see how that goes. And we'll go from there. But yeah. CK3. Yeah, okay, yeah. I was gonna say, I thought that's what you meant. Yeah. Crusader. Actually, I want to get back to Crusader Kings 3 again as well. That's the thing with Paradox games. Paradox games, they're very involved, and they can take a long time to play through. And there's so many of them. Like by the time I get done with CK3, then there's another update for, I don't know, whatever the next one is, you know. I haven't played Stellaris in forever. I haven't played Hearts of Iron 4 in forever. Like, there's so many good Paradox grand strategy games. It's hard to get through them all. I thought I saw that the beta was out for Victoria 3. But yeah, I think it's probably better to wait until it's more finished, to, at least, especially for me. Like, I need all the help I can get for a game that I'm not super familiar with, but I'm definitely looking forward to getting to that. But yeah. Yeah, if you saw the obviously thumbnail, what we're gonna be playing is Gilgamesh here, and I don't know. I have played Gilgamesh before. I was checking that as well. I think that was like 6 years ago, the last time I played Gilgamesh. So obviously a few, updates and DLCs ago. And I never finished the Gilgamesh game because I was using, is it CQUI or something like that? Some sort of UI mod for Civilization. And it broke when there was an update. And then I had already moved on to another game before I got back, before they'd fixed it. So I just never went back to the Gilgamesh game, unfortunately. So I never have actually finished the game as Gilgamesh. This will be fun to play as. I'm looking forward to it. But welcome. I think looks like we have a couple viewers already now. So 3 concurrent viewers. What does that mean? Does that mean 3 current people currently watching or 3 people have watched? Apologies. Again, I'm a little nervous. I'll give it a couple more minutes here. I just want to make sure people join in. In the future, or in the future, I'll probably start the stream a few minutes before the time that I'm scheduled. That way people can join in right away. But again, I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. Bear with me as I get used to the whole streaming thing all over again. Recording, like I said, is so much easier. I can do recording however I want to do it, and then just cut it apart and piece it together and post. That's always fun and easy. But streaming is, you're gonna see all my mistakes actually happen. I mean, I gotta remember that I'm streaming because if I decide to pick my nose or something gross, I can't cut that out, can I? Sorry, that was too much information. Yeah, Civilization's a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to Civilization 7. Obviously, they're making it. We're gonna find out what it's gonna look like one of these days. But something tells me we're gonna have a few more series of Civ 6 before we ever see anything for Civ 7. So I should have time to get through a few more leaders. I mean, we're still a long ways to go before we get through all of them. I mean, I've done obviously all of these in alphabetical order up to now Gilgamesh. We're obviously in the middle of Genghis Khan still. Guitarja I have played. So if we do get to Guitarja again, I think I've played her since we got Gathering Storm. So if I get to her again, we'll probably play around with some game modes. But there's a lot of good leaders still left to play. A lot of good leaders. And they keep adding more. So I'm having a lot of fun with it. Hopefully you guys are as well. I'll probably start the actual gameplay here in about 2 minutes. Just wanted to kind of get through kind of some of this intro stuff. But yeah, I guess I can go over what we're going to be playing as. Like I said, Gilgamesh, we'll play with just normal, standard continents map, just kind of very default, if you will. I am going to try legendary start position. Have I ever done legendary start position? I don't know that I have on a save before. So we'll try this out just for some fun. And we are going to go for science, but I figured, you know what, let's mix it up a little bit. And let's do the tech and civic shuffle mode. I can't remember if I've played this mode either. I might have tried it once, but I don't remember. So I figured just kind of mix things up, just have some fun with it. Everything else is basically default. The only other thing I am turning off, and you're going to find out why in my in some of the more recent, some of the videos that I recorded today for Mongolia, I'm turning off barbarians. I have been dealing with barbarians in my Mongolia save, and they're coming out of my ears. And so I'm like, you know what? I need a break from barbarians. We're going to turn them off for a game just to have a breather. Not that I normally will play with them on, but I just need a break. And if for some reason you do want to see the save or load the save, there's the game random seed and map random seed that you can load into there. But all right, I think we're pretty good. Have you seen the new Civilizations type game from Paradox? I have seen a news article about the new Civilization type game that Paradox is making. I will be honest, it looks good. Paradox has, I think they have more wins than losses in their history. I'm not saying all of their games have been amazing, but I think they have more wins than losses. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what they do with it. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Hello, Johnny Snipes. City Skylines. Okay, City Skylines might be a game I stream. And the reason I say that is because for me, a game that's real time like that feels a little bit hard for me to kind of play in a recording setting. I mean, obviously plenty of people do recordings for City Skylines and stuff like that, but to me it just feels like, it's like, where do I stop? You know, I play for a few minutes and then find a cut point, but I feel like from a live stream standpoint, it might be a lot of fun to do that. So I might feature City Skylines at some point, and we'll see how that goes. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. 10 minutes after, I just wanted to kind of allow people to join in and just kind of get me kind of into the mode here. I appreciate you guys joining. Let's just go ahead and get into this. Like I said, Gilgamesh, legendary start, deity, standard, everything else is standard. We're not changing any of the city states or anything like that. And let's go. I am excited. I like Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is a lot of fun. Now, we're probably going to be very peaceful with Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is very happy with allies. And we'll go over his bonuses in a moment.
Of life beneath water. to the great beasts of the Stone Age. To man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. Much rests upon your shoulders, King Gilgamesh. Your own people, and many...
All right, we'll just get into here. Well, thank you, Mr. Sean, being there. Let's go ahead and just go into the... Actually, we'll go into here, and we'll take a look at his bonuses. So, first up, he has Adventures of Enkidu, which it means that when he's at war with a common foe, him and his allies share pillage rewards, which is pretty awesome. And they share combat experience gains if within 5 tiles. That's actually really cool. Now, obviously, I don't typically fight close to my allies when I'm at war. In fact, I don't usually fight with my allies at all when I'm at war. They just kind of do their thing, and I do my thing, and I just usually am so much better at war than they are that I take over the whole world, and they're just sitting there doing whatever they do. But we might try to play around this a little bit if we can, although I'm not going to stress it too much, because honestly, if I sit around waiting for my allies to do something, I'm probably going to lose more than if I just go in there and just get it done myself. So that's kind of how I feel about it. But it's still kind of a cool, interesting little bonus. Plus, we get alliance points for being at war with a common foe. And we get +5 combat strength against units of players at war with you and your ally. Now, this one is definitely going to help us. Even if my ally just sits there with their finger in their nose or whatever, you know, they're still going to give you the +5 combat strength when we're allied with somebody and go into war with the same person. So that's good. That being said, we probably will be fairly pacifist for a lot of this game. We might pick a few targets along the way, but I think we're going to go for a science victory, and we're going to see where that gets us. When we capture a barbarian outpost, now this is funny, that I turned off barbarian outpost for him, but I'm still okay with it, because we still get the half usual cost if we want to levy some city-states. I'm okay with not having this and not dealing with barbarians. I hate barbarians. I wanted a game without barbarians. I saw this, and I was like, it's a silly game to turn off barbarians, but you know what? It's okay. We're going to be fine. We're going to find plenty of space, and we're just going to spread out. Obviously, he's got the war carts, which are extremely strong early game units, which does mean we're probably going to go to war with our first neighbor at least a little bit. We'll see where that gets us. And then, of course, the ziggurats, which is going to get us the most of our science, as well as some culture, if it's built next to a river, which is going to be ideal. Because obviously, I don't usually build culture in my science-based games. I just ignore it. Culture is boring. Nobody wants to be cultured. We want to be scientific. We're going to go ahead and move over here. Oh, we got some amber. So this is a legendary start again, remember. We got a volcano over here. Obviously, I'm assuming this is going to be active. It doesn't say active at the moment, but maybe we just haven't found any information about it. I mean, we could settle in place, I guess. I mean, I do like to settle up here. Next to the water, obviously. Settling down here could be useful. There's a lot of good settle points. Settling over here next to the amber could be useful. But that would take me a couple turns to get there. If there was a settle spot like right next to me that was better than where we're at, I might go for it. I'm tempted to settle here so that we can work this tile immediately. But we got so much food around here. Look at this. We got rice up here. We are going to have so much food in the start. Honestly, production is going to be our biggest problem. Thankfully, we do have the copper, so I think we're just going to settle in place. I can see arguments for moving around, but honestly, we'll be fine. Get us an error score from that. There's Uruk. And we're going to go ahead and jump right into here. And, oh, that's right. I turned off Tech Shuffle. I was like, wait a minute. This screen doesn't look the same. Tech Shuffle. Yeah, okay. So what do we want? We got animal husbandry, and we got mining that would be useful. Both of those would be good for us. I think we'll go for the mining first, just because mining is already within our borders. But I could see an argument for animal husbandry very soon. Right after that. Do our war carts take horses? I actually don't remember. I don't think they do. No horses. 30 melee strength. And how does that compare to a warrior? Warriors are what, 20? 20, yep. So 10 more than the warrior and more movement. So that's going to be really, really nice to go chase down some people. Even if all we did was pillage a little bit early on, it's still going to be pretty awesome. We can build war carts immediately. I'm going to go ahead and start with my standard normal start, especially since I know there's no barbarians. We're going to be very safe since there's no barbarians, and we're going to go with the scout here. Yeah, Tech Shuffle's going to make this very interesting. I agree, Jack. This is, it's going to be full of surprises. That's for sure. But I don't know. I feel like it might be a little bit fun. I got to throw in a little bit of danger every once in a while, and by that I mean something random that I'm not used to. Oh, some truffles. That is just barely within our borders. More than likely, we're going to pick those up with our second city. Oh my, double truffles. Okay, and tobacco. Yeah, this is a very legendary start. I'm not used to the legendary start thing. This is throwing me off a little bit. And tobacco. More tobacco. Okay, this is interesting. For some reason, I thought the legendary start just applied to like the first, 3-tile radius around your starting city. I didn't realize it was going to be, or maybe it is just that, and this is just lucky. Maybe that's all this is. It's just pure luck that we got all this extra. Is there a natural wonder over here? I'm guessing something that's given us the faith in science. There's our scout already. Oh wow, I've been playing on marathon all day, and this speed of the scout coming out threw me off for a second. We'll bring the scout up here. So we are very near the coast, and at least this city could put a harbor out if we ever wanted to. It's not super far off from that.
It was a fantastic
There we go.
landscape, for all around were rocks of the
For a game where we want to go for a science victory, this is an amazing wonder to have right next to us. I am very happy with that. Again, no barbarians. No barbarians. I probably should have just done a war cart instead of a scout now that I think about it. Yeah, I really should have. You know what? That was silly. Why did I not do the war cart? I'm just not used to having a war cart. I'm going to go ahead and go and do a war cart anyway. We'll let him scout around as well. And, but yeah, definitely should have done that way. Yeah, I'm used to, how many games have you seen me? If you've watched a lot of my Civ games, you know that I tend to play where I start. I don't do a lot of restarts on games unless the situation that I'm looking at when I start the game is just going to ruin the fun of whatever civilization I'm playing as. For example, if I'm playing as somebody who's very nautical and for some reason I'm just in the middle of a landmass, even though I might have picked islands or something like that, I might restart to something like that. But usually I play where I start and I deal with the repercussions of that as I go. So it's really nice to have this legendary start just being this good. Not used to it by any stretch. Now this is amazing. I know that the AI is going to have an amazing start as well, so it's not just me, but I'm not used to this. This is amazing.
When you find yourself in a
All right, there's our mining. We do need a builder out pretty soon now. All right, let's go and get animal husbandry. We are going to expand out, I'm sure, up this way pretty soon, and that'll be good to have. I'm just going to poke you around this mountain over here, and we'll see what's up that way. We got a goodie hut here. Good stuff. So we're still going to have goodie huts, even though we don't have barbarians. That's all fine. Maybe not the smartest civilization to pick when I decided that I'm tired of barbarians, but...
Several closely situated granite peaks resembling tiger's teeth.
That's funny that we see this, and we get to see a little bit of a, I guess, a city-state over here. And it is Taruga. What does Taruga do for us? Oh, that's a good one. That is an amazing city-state here. Okay, yeah. We're going to be besties. We're going to be besties. Yeah, if you missed the beginning, this is a legendary start. So I did intentionally pick legendary start, but I didn't. I thought about going abundant resources. I did not go with abundant resources. And I feel like we're getting like amazing resources. So we got, not only did we get the legendary start, but look at like, this right here is just pure luck. Like that is an amazing natural wonder and an amazing city state for this game save. I don't think we're going to miss the barbarians at all, even though we do have a bonus for barbarians. This is going to be fine. A little bit of gold. Taruga. All right, good stuff. We'll get this war cart out. I think I'm still okay with the scout, even though the war cart might have been ultimately better. Oh. Okay. Yeah, he's going to be a problem because he's going to come up here as well. Good thing is that Arabia doesn't get their unique unit until what is it? Medieval, right? Aren't there? Is it a knight replacement? Mamluk is a knight replacement. Yeah, replaces the knight. So he's obviously very science oriented. If you guys don't remember, Arabia, he gets a bonus for science based on every. Is it the? Yeah, every foreign city following his religion gives him science. And doesn't he have something bonus for, 10% science from his worship building? Yeah. I mean, he is going to be some serious science competition. he needs to go away as soon as humanly possible. So we're going to be building... We need to get us another city. So that's going to be our problem. Okay, what order are we going to do this in? I probably need to get a builder out as soon as possible. We're going to get a second city, and then we're going to just go war carts like our lives depend on it, because they probably do with him in the game and him this close to us. A little bit of flooding here. We'll go ahead and grab the barbarian. Oh my goodness. Oh, you can tell how automatic I am, guys. Oh, I always pick barbarians. I don't need to worry about barbarians. Oh my, that is so automatic. I always, that's funny. I'm sorry. I'm laughing at myself. Okay. I'll be all right. Nothing's worse than starting next to Gandhi. Have I started next to Gandhi in a while? Obviously I played Gandhi like recently, but I haven't started next to Gandhi recently. Yeah, tech shuffle is going to be interesting. It's going to make things just not predictable. That's for sure. We'll definitely pick up foreign trade here. We've already got the boost. This is, yeah, it's looking all right. I mean, so much good land here. All right, there's our war cart already. I thought about going with like the Golden Age thing, the heroic ages or whatever it's called. I forget what they call it, the boost for ages, but I thought this might be a little bit more fun. I'm gonna go ahead and move this war cart over this way, because if we can find a builder or a settler that's just vulnerable, we might go for an early kind of war to pick that up, even though we're not really ready. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the builder first. That'll give me up to 3 pop, and then I can go straight for the settler after that. Unless I can buy one soon. I could buy the builder in a few turns. Okay, in that case, we're going to go with the settler, and we're going to buy the builder in a few turns. I'm just going to kind of help explore over here a little bit more. Again, we don't have to worry about barbarians, so I'm going to be very... Pedro is... I mean, he's closer than I'd like him to be, if I were to be perfectly honest. But again, another civilization that is not going to get really major bonuses until later in the game. So we can kind of be, I think, a bit aggressive against him without too much fear. We'll play nice for a little bit. But we're going to come over here, see what Aleppo's got. Nagazargom, I can't say that name. What do you give? Land, combat, or support units are 20% cheaper to purchase with gold for each encampment district building in that city. That's a pretty nice one, too. This is a standard size map. So standard size, so we're going to have 7 other civilizations in here with us. I think 12 city-states overall. Just something simple. Just because I figured for the live stream, we'd kind of keep it a little bit more quick-paced. Back to normal pace, I guess, for me.
I am fond of pigs.
All right, so there's our animal husbandry. I didn't buy my builder, but that's okay. We'll grab it now. And I mean, we are going to want archery at some point, but I mean, our war carts are going to do so much work for us. I don't know how much the archer is going to be necessary. Just going to bring you over here. Probably back off his borders, though. I don't want him to get suspicious just yet. Great Bath has been done. We did get some horses somewhere, apparently. Yep, right over here. Which, again, we don't really need right this second. Yeah, it's very surrounded. You're right. This is... I mean, it's good that we have the war carts because we're going to need them, being this surrounded like this. I'm going to bring you up to here. I guess I should put you in the open land, though, so you have a little bit more movement. I just want to spread you guys out so we can kind of keep an eye on any settlers or anything popping out of there. All right, there's our builder. Now we can go straight into a ziggurat, obviously. Yeah, I think I'm going to hook up this copper first. Might even bring the scout over here to kind of help with things. Scouts are tough enough to take a couple hits early in the game. I think we're far enough away from there. We can kind of come up on this hill and see what's going on. So there's the Great Bath. I do still think it's the right move to go for Arabia before Pedro here. Mostly because Arabia is closer to this wonder that I want to go for. We probably want to settle our city. Like, I definitely want a city up here, right? But we might want to settle our second city as a forward settlement close to Arabia, just so we can have a jumping off point. Plus, it helps with loyalty, things like that. I'm just going to leave this war card here. I'm suspecting he's going to send something up this way, because he's going to know that this is here, and he's going to want to settle up that way. This warrior can continue to poke around a little bit. I don't really need the horses, though. The pasture's good, though. I mean, I still want the ziggurat. Don't get me wrong. I do want to get the ziggurat. Let's just go ahead and get the ziggurat, and then we'll get the horses. I think that'll probably be the right three. Now, he could take me with his scout. I'll move my scout up here just in case he does. They don't usually attack with their scouts. I'm not saying they never do. There's a builder, but he's only got one charge left. Probably not worth declaring war this early for just a one-charge builder. All right, since that scout's running away, I'm not going to worry too much about him. Do have some trade deals. Get some marble. I'm about to go to war with you, so I'm going to say no. Although, you know what? It's going to be a little while before we go to war, I suppose. Fine. We'll get it while we can. It might help us get a little bit of a boost. Still, see, 2 one-charge builders is probably not worth the attack. Now, he's got a couple warriors coming out here. I'm not worried about the warriors too much. I mean, they could gang up on this guy, and that would be problematic together, but not super stressed right this second. If we defend, we'd be okay. All right, there's our ziggurats. We'll start moving the scout this way to help with things. I was hoping for a settler, though. All right, let's start moving this guy back. So tempted to take that builder, but it's just a builder. One charge builder. I'm going to go ahead and hook up the horses. Even though we don't really need horses, we can use them to sell to people. I mean, giving horses to Pedro is not really going to hurt us that bad. He doesn't have a bonus to horses or anything like that. All right, we're going to bring the scout over here, like I said. Actually, scout needs to come back and help the settler. Because these warriors are going to come out here and do something here in a moment. All right, so that'll give us a boost for craftsmanship. And another boost for horseback riding as well. Are we going to get a slinger out at any point? We might get a slinger out. I mean, archers, I love archers. Archers are actually my, like, range units are my favorite. But doesn't feel very critical this early, because I think like I said, our war cards are going to be pretty strong. We'll pick up writing, I guess. Obviously, we're going to be going for science, so that's still important. He's coming. So we're going to start backing off a little bit. Just in case he's planning something here. We're going to start backing off a little bit. Be ready to kind of help defend. No, he's coming. Never mind. Never mind. He's coming. He's coming to declare war. He's definitely coming to declare war. Where are we going to settle? I need to settle quick. I might just settle right here. It's still kind of towards this way. I wish I could settle here, but I think if I put my settle out here, he will absolutely attack me. At least this way we can get it out and settle it in. We'll have truffles nearby, tobacco nearby. It's still a pretty decent spot. And I mean, arguably I could put, no, I think I like this side. So we're going to move him out. Scout is going to move over next to it. Should be safe, but he's definitely coming. So we're going to go right into a... I'm going to start with a slinger, because we might be able to get a kill with a slinger here very, very soon. But he's coming. He actually might be able to take it before I can get back there. That actually is possible. How safe do I think this settler will be? If I move him across now, we can move one more tile and do it next turn. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll put the scout on top of him. I'm just worried he's about to declare war and come at me right this second.
Aspect of trade, I suppose.
All right, policies. I wish this is the naval unit, so we don't care about that. What is it, 30 for our Pantheon? 25. So we're close to our Pantheon. We'll go ahead and go. Craftsmanship's way up here. It's funny. I guess we'll start working on early Empire. There's nothing else to do. Bring the warrior back. I'm going to put myself in the city. Attacking. It's going to make the city stronger and allow me to attack out of the city. You're going to go ahead and pop here. Put that down. We're going to go ahead and get in the city here as well. Just so we can kind of help defend a little bit. And production here, we're going to go... It's not great. We really just need to grow as quickly as possible. I need to get another builder out. Actually, we need to get over to these truffles. These truffles would make this city... Well, I like both these truffles. This truffle's amazing for production, obviously. This truffle's amazing for food. This will have a little bit of gold here coming in. Actually, don't know here. I mostly just put this down because I'm afraid he was going to declare war soon. I just want to get something down. It's not a bad city spot. It's just not gonna. Wasn't necessarily my optimal choice for second city spot. I might have been able to sneak over here, but I think we're just gonna go right into the trader. A trader will be fine. Get us some gold or get us some food or production, things like that. Yeah, I mean, our primary production is going to come out of our capital. So the city's just here as kind of a protection, if you will. So there you go. I knew that was coming, and I'm not surprised by it, even though it does say it was a surprise war. I'm not going to attack the scout. If he wants to attack me, that's fine. We're going to move up to the Plains Hills. Oh, are you actually... No, we're not at war with him. I thought for a second that we were with this guy. We are not, thankfully. Like I said, not really a surprise here. I'm trying to decide if I want to do damage here or just sit here and let him attack me. I really can't let him attack the city too strong. I think we're going to take this attack. I'm going to move this scout up this way. I'm going to hope to kind of help either use it as a sacrifice or something. Like I said, I'm not even remotely surprised by this. Oh, you really don't want horses at all. Again, I'm going to ignore your scout. We're going to move back up this way. I'm actually going to fortify you here on the Plains Hill Styles. I'm hoping they attack us. They might not. All right, we're going to heal a tick here. Got a slinger coming out in 2 turns. That'll help. All right, see, they took some damage. That's exactly what that scout was there for. Sacrificial damage taker. And he actually survived, did some damage to them. That's perfect. We'll move him back and get him... I don't know, we'll just do hilly terrain. I don't want to move this warrior up too much because slinger hitting first and then these 2 guys hitting might be able to kill the warrior. I mean, it is a Plains Hill style, but if anything, I might try to move the warrior around this way to come up behind the slinger or pull the slinger away from that other group. I think this is a fairly safe attack. If he attacks my city, he will just kill himself. I think this is fine. We'll have the slinger next turn. All right. Start working. We're never going to get the boost for bronze working, that's for sure. So we'll just start working on that one. Obviously, finding iron could be useful in other ways. Did you just pillage my mine? Oh, no, you just got a promotion. Okay. I think we'll take this attack. Whittling down that slinger, it feels good. Alright, so scout. Don't really want to be in the marsh terrain. So is this better? No, they're both marsh. They're both bad. At least here I'm not attacking across the water, I suppose. They're both bad. All right, we'll move you there. I'm actually going to just heal you up for a tick. think with 2 warriors, I think we're going to be fine. Let's go right into a war card again. I mean, we've already got the war declared. So we might as well... He's bringing so many warriors now. Now, if I attack here, I think he kills me next turn. So what we're going to do is we're going to move you up to this tile. Only the slinger and 1 warrior could attack you. It'll be on defensive terrain. So we're going to fortify you there. We're going to move you back to this city here. Get you healed back up. I'm going to heal you a tick. It's getting hairy. I'm not going to lie. How much gold do we need for another unit? We get a scout right now. And again, scouts are not amazing, but they are pawns that can take some damage here. Can also get a slinger here in a couple turns. That might be the right move to buy a slinger here. It's got a lot of units. All right, scout did its job again. It is there to be a distraction, right? If we attack here and then attack with a slinger, we'll at least get the boost for slingers. That is probably worth it. Or boost for archers. Which we are going to immediately switch back over to. Because if we can get you turned into an archer, I think we've got this fine. Now, scout needs to run away. It did its job temporarily. So we're going to move it... I don't want to move it too far because I kind of want it to still be like a, hey, come and get me. So we'll move it there for a tick. We're really losing loyalty. Alright, fair enough. I'm about to get another pop in Uruk though, so it should be fine. I did not think you would take him in 1 turn. I thought we'd be fine. I'll be honest. Actually, I kind of thought... I'll be honest. I forgot that wasn't the hills tile, so... That was my bad, but that's okay. I'm okay with sacrificing a scout for a tick. You're actually going to come up for this city now, aren't you? I see what you're doing. Move here, you can't attack me in 1 turn. I could still move up and do some attacks there. Let's move out. Just we'll see what happens here. And I'm going to leave you there to heal up there because I don't want to... I can move you into the city and you would heal for more, but I don't want to do that. Oh, and we can also upgrade you, which is actually exactly what we're going to do. So next turn we'll be able to start pinging these guys a lot harder. Guess we'll go back to bronze working. Okay, so you're going to come back with the capital, which is fine. I'm not worried about that. This is zone of control, isn't it? Is it? I can't remember if this is... I can't tell if this is zone of control or not. Trying to figure out the right order here. What I might do is back you up here. I mean, I'd like to put you in the city to make you stronger. But 2 warriors I don't think can take the city in 1 turn. So we're going to back you off and just do some damage here somewhere. If I attack with this warrior and move and attack this thing. Actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this, move up, attack with the warrior here. I think it'll be fine. The slinger might still move up. He could swap these warriors around and still attack him. And then we can finish him off this way. It's possible he kills this warrior. But we just need a couple more turns till this next war cart comes out. Yeah, so he did kill the warrior. See, the AI is very predictable. I feel like I know what they're going to do, but then it's like... I'm not super worried about range attacks because he doesn't have any archers yet. But honestly, moving up to route would be useful. So I think we'll still go for that. So we've lost a scout and we lost a warrior, but those were like the cheap units that we started with, right? We started with a warrior. And then the Scout was the one I just bought that built was real cheap. So I'm not super stressed about that. Do we take your promotion now? I think we kill this unit off. Why did you not attack? Did I just take a promotion? Why do I not remember taking the promotion just now? I did just take the promotion. Yes, of course I did. You know what? We're going to take this promotion too then. And the Pantheon. I mean, what do we got? I was trying to see if there's anything war related that would be useful, but not really seeing anything that jumps out at me. So we do have, obviously we got mines on bonus resources. So anything related to that would be useful. Honestly, not a lot of this. I mean, production on marsh, right? We do have marsh here, technically a marsh here, right? No, this is floodplains. That's grassland floodplains, not desert floodplains. So we do have a couple marsh. We have some marsh over here. A little bit of production could be useful from all these marsh, but it's not like we have a lot of marsh. We're sitting on a marsh, but it's already been cleared out. Culture from pastures. We do have pasture there. Camps, right? These are camps, right? I think food and production from camps on these truffles would be... Oh, there's a string of pastures there, too, from cows. That's a tough one. That's a tough one, actually. Faith from mines over luxury and bonus resources. That would give us faith here. And over here, if we ever get to the amber. I see several things that could be useful. It's hard to... I'm not sure if I'm seeing anything that's like... Oh, we got to have that. I wish we had some deer. I don't see any deer anywhere. And we've only got the couple truffles. I think we got a lot more pastures than anything around. Well, at least, like I said, the cows, the horses. We got more horses over here. We got some sheep back there, more horses. There are some deer way over there. I think the pastures is probably going to be our best bet. I mean, culture is going to be something we're going to be struggling with the entire game anyway. Getting a little bit more culture than just what our ziggurats give us means we can kind of ignore culture otherwise. I don't think this is the best option, but I think we're going to go with this. I think it's still an okay option. Yeah, it's going to be fine. We're going to go ahead and... Are we going to finish both of these? We might swap off early empire because we will get to 6 at some point. If we get the second war card out, I think we're in a very good place.
Bronze is the mirror of the...
Alright, do we have any iron? We do have iron literally right next to us. Cool. Now, we're not going to need iron quite as urgently because swordmen are, what, 35, 40? We don't even see swordmen, so we'll see it here. Swordsmen's. They are 35. So, I mean, our war carts are already arguably better than swordmen even though they're a little bit weaker, they can have more movement. So, they're both very similar. I think we just move you into the city here and take the shot on the slinger. Cool. And then I think we chase down this guy. Go with the Eurekas. I usually like those early in the game especially. Guess we'll come up to wheel since it's already boosted. Alright, so we'll take we'll move you out here. We're gonna take a shot first and we'll finish you off. Alright, good stuff. We now have a stronger military than he does. Now Pedro is scary. So unfortunately we can't just leave everything completely open. But let's get us another war cart right away. Because we're going to take this on the offense here. That warrior that's floating around here is a little, you know, scary, but I think we'll be all right. Especially if he comes back. Oh, I forgot to swap off Ridley Empire, didn't I? That's all right. I was just distracted. We already got our Pantheon, so we can throw this one off. We're going to go ahead and grab the production. and let that roll. We can go ahead and kill you off. Good stuff. War carts can kind of advance together. We're not going to be clearing a barbarian outpost anytime soon, but I do want to get up to craftsmanship. Still, we might build a specialty district soonish. Maybe. Do we want to go for Victor? Like early on, because he's a really good one to move around to cities when we're trying to get loyalty and stuff like that. I think we're going to grab Victor early on. I think there's going to be a reason that he's going to be beneficial to us. We'll put him in for now, because is obviously dealing with a little bit of loyalty, but it should be fine for the moment. I think it was at 0. Obviously, his science is going through the roof at the moment, but we should be all right. All right, take the archer shot. You're probably close to promotion. We'll take the XP with you and get you healed up. We could probably buy us another archer here soon. And that's 240, so not yet. I was thinking the slinger, that's right. So we'll wait for we'll get another archer here in a bit with money, I think. Keep building a few more war carts. Little ways to go before we can get close to him, but we'll go ahead and move out. Again, I have a feeling as soon as we move out of here, Pedro's going to come knocking, but we need to take advantage of this war and get something done over here with Mr. Arabia. The whole point of building units instead of infrastructure is that we're going to steal infrastructure from others. If I stay here, I actually get an extra movement next turn.
Sometimes the wheel turns slow.
Something about these war carts, they move super fast. We're going to go for Aleppo over here. That seems to make the most sense. He already has walls in Medina, but I think we're still going to be okay against that. Probably want to go for the battering ram, actually, now that I think about it. Do we have a quarry we can build? We do have a quarry we can build. Maybe a builder would be better. 215. How fast can we get a builder out? 5 turns on a builder. Gets us a quarry. Gets us masonry. We can swap it to something else here in a second. That's probably okay. Because if we can get a battering ram out soon, we can definitely knock down some stuff over here for him. I think, like I said, we're going to go for Aleppo first. I just wanted to come up here and kind of get some vision. Guess I should have ended you on flat terrain, but it's all right. Problem with Aleppo is we are going to have some loyalty issues, but we'll make it work. All right, we're going to swap off masonry. We are going to get the quarry here in a moment. I guess we'll go for sailing just so we can get to astrology. We could do a couple points into irrigation because we probably will farm a resource here in a moment as well. Again, we're not going to clear a barbarian outpost, so that one can stay. No, go away, dude. Go away. You declare war on us, man. We're coming for you, my friend. Bolivar. Okay. Obviously, we're going to have loyalty issues immediately, so we are going to go ahead and move Victor over. It's not going to be enough to keep it from flopping over to swapping away from us, I should say. But if we can get Cairo real quick, that will help out immensely. Could just pillage the city just to slow him down, but I think we can get his stuff. I think we can get it. Obviously, we'd like to try to start repairing the monument here. 1 turn on our builder. 2 turns on a trade route finally. Let's heal you up a tick. I mean, it's going to flip real quick. Too bad we can't get an ally. Give it some extra combat strength there. All right, so builder's out. I mean, I'm tempted to go. Lots of things. I think we're just going to get us another war cart. We got to keep the pressure on here. Trying to decide if I want to come over here and pillage this before I attack or what. We're not going to get it this turn anyway. Let's play it safe. Let's get the health here. Trade route. I mean, this is primarily to get us production in this city. Could send it to Aleppo. Get us a road here. Actually, that might not be a bad idea. Or I could just send it from here to Aleppo. Either way gets us a road. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get it to Aleppo from here. Get the road. I mean, this Aleppo's going to flip here in a moment, but if we can get Cairo, it might slow it down enough to matter. Oh, we already got the boost for farming and resource. So trader is done here. Go right into another archer. Yeah, I have not live streamed in, I think I said 5 years. I'm looking at my list right now. The last time I live streamed was October 27th of 2018. It's almost exactly 5 years to the day. But thanks. Welcome, Telradar. Glad you showed up. That's good. All right, let's get the quarry. Get our boost from masonry. I guess we should go finish masonry. Get us our battering ram because that's going to help us take out Medina. In fact, how much will it cost us to buy a battering ram? 260. So we probably want to buy that here in just a moment. Out of or actually probably out of Aleppo. What am I saying? If we still have Aleppo, which we probably won't, but you never know. If I double attack here, I can definitely get Cairo this turn. So I think we will take the double attack. All right, does that save Aleppo? Yes, that saves Aleppo. In fact, it saves Aleppo enough that we should be able to move you to Cairo. And now with both Cairo and Aleppo in the mix, they're helping each other's loyalty. So I think we're actually going to be okay. That's good. That saves a lot of stuff. I appreciate that, Jack. I do put a lot into YouTube. I don't have an explanation for why the algorithm does not appreciate me that much, but it is what it is. You know, it's still fun. I mean, I don't do this, you know, for the money at the moment. You know, you never know, someday that'd be awesome. But at the moment, I'm doing this primarily for the fun of it. But you know, it's always the dream that someday you can quit your day job and do something that you actually love doing. Not that I don't love my day job. Okay, that's not fair. I enjoy programming. I'm a programmer. For those who don't know, I am a software engineer, technically a senior software engineer. But basically just means I've been doing it for over a decade. And so I'm a programmer, and I actually went to school for video game programming, and just never came through with that. Right. I mean, video game programming is just a hard industry to get into. So I'm actually in enterprise software, which it's important. It does. I work on software that is, I guess, important for the world because it helps, you know, important businesses do what they do. And that does feel good to do that. But I wouldn't say it's necessarily a dream job, you know, but it is a good job. And it definitely provides a lot of good stuff for my family. All right. We don't quite have enough for battering ram. Can we take... I think we really want the battering ram before we really focus on Medina over here. Looks like he's got another city over here too, though. But let's just get healed up. We're in a good spot here. We got loyalty covered. So I'm pretty happy with that. Get everybody healed up here and we'll move forward.
The man who has grit enough to
are you an enemy?
Bravery is being the only one who knows you're afraid.
These aren't cavalry units, right? These war carts? Can't remember if they count as cavalry or they're cavalry, right? I'm not crazy. War cart. Yeah, they upgrade to knights. So that would be a good one to plug in. And we'll just keep pushing war carts because I think it's very reasonable for us to go after Pedro over here. Yeah, I guess we're at war with you, Candy. Okay. I mean, you have a swordman, which is a little scary. I'm gonna move you up to there. Get your promotion. We're about to attack a city, so we'll take the barding again here. I'll move you up. I'm gonna move you into this gap, so make sure that that's protected. We're gonna fortify here. I mean, this is a little like the swordman is actually. This is the most dangerous unit we're gonna face is a city-state unit. It's always like not the units that we're attacking, not the city that we're attacking. It's always something else that randomly comes. I turned off barbarians, and yet the city-states are still gonna be the worst nightmare here. No, I agree. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, if you're live with YouTube, keep it up, and who cares about the views? No, I love. Okay, I was gonna say that's what I thought you meant. Yeah, no, I love YouTube. It's fun. I really enjoy this a lot. I don't really care about the views. The only thing I do care about is that I do spend a significant number of hours each week recording videos and things like that. Which, obviously, if there was someday in the future where this could become an actual job, then I could just spend my job time doing YouTube recording and still have a lot more time with my family. So I think that's the one thing is that I do have to sacrifice a bit of time with my family in order to continue to do this. But thankfully, my family is very supportive. In fact, my children have all decided that they want to be YouTubers when they grow up, which kind of is kind of a, I don't know, proud dad moment, I guess, that they want to be like their dad, which is pretty cool. You know what I should do? We're already ready to go. Let's see if I can... We're going to game something here real quick. I mean, I could sell you some horses. That could actually be one thing. And I'm kind of okay with that. But also, I'm going to exchange a little bit of gold for... I do gold per turn, and then we declare war before that's up. I'm pretty sure that cancels everything, right? So we can just get some free gold here. So we're going to do this. I mean, we don't need this much. Actually, let's drop it down to just under what we've got, because I still want to gain a little bit of gold. We'll do that, and then we'll cancel it here in a little bit once we declare war on him. But we'll go ahead and grab our battering ram to make sure we can go after Medina real quick in a hurry. Yeah, it's true. You never, honestly, as long as the Paradox games stick around, you never know. You might be watching one of my kids playing some random strategy game again in the future. They're big into Minecraft, which I've never gotten into. Not there's anything wrong with Minecraft. It's just never been my thing, really. You're back. Go away, dude. I don't like you. Can you just go away? Like, seriously, Candy. Like, seriously. How many points has he got? 1? We just need 1 envoy to flip you back. Is that right? Oh, wait a minute. You got 6 already? That's insane. Candy's literally going to be the thing that destroys me right here. Do we just go after Medina now? Let me move up. I don't think I'm too worried about him attacking us back. I mean, this is what, 35 versus 39 in Cairo. So if we keep a war cart in here, then it should be all right. I'm gonna go ahead and move up. We don't have the battering ram yet, but the battering ram will catch up here in just a moment. I'll just move you in there. If he wants to attack me, he can attack me. I'm not super stressed about it. I'm just gonna chill for a minute. We're gonna wait till we get the battering ram before we can go after the walls. We got another war cart. We'll start moving it up this way. We'll move you up. We don't have the battering ram yet, but the battering ram will catch up here in just a moment. I'll just move you in there. If he wants to attack me, he can attack me. I'm not super stressed about it. I'm just going to chill for a minute. We're going to wait till we get the battering ram before we can go after the walls. We got another war cart. We'll start moving it up this way. You probably... Actually, this is a great tile. This rice back here with science. We will go do that. Do we keep going with the... I think we keep going with the war carts. I think we're going to keep pushing this until we know we can't push it anymore. Let's get an archer here. 6 turns on an archer, and that will help get rid of that swordman. What's my favorite game that I've played on my channel? Oh, you said CK5. That's funny. I didn't see that part. Jack, it was behind. There's like a heart on my screen for some reason. I don't know why. I guess it's a reaction to what you guys say, and it was covering the edge of your thing. But CK5, that would be funny. But my favorite game I played on my channel. I mean, Civilization's always just one of my favorite games for sure. That's definitely just a kind of a go-to for me for many, many years. I mean, that's how I got through college, playing Civilization 3 in the back of the room, you know, with my laptop. So, you know, it is what it is. No, so Civilization for sure. And then I really like the management games, like the sport management games, like F1 Manager and Football Manager. I don't know why. I don't know anything about either of those two sports in real life. I really don't. I don't watch them. I should, because I like sports, but I really like the management aspect of it, I guess. So I don't know. That's a tough one. But I think Civilization would be number 1 for sure. Some of those other ones would be up there. My most popular game on my channel is, by far, Farming Simulator. Like, not even close. All right, let's get the... Oh, your battery ramp's not going to be able to get close enough just in one turn, unfortunately. Which I can't fully explain. Don't get me wrong, I like Farming Simulator. It is a lot of fun. But I don't know if I can fully explain how it is by far my most popular thing. I really want to wait until we get this battery ram a little bit closer. It should get here next turn, though. Which is fine. There will be some Farming Simulator streams at some point. If you are a Farming Simulator fan, I can guarantee you at some point there will be some streaming of Farming Simulator. I think I'm still okay with everything. This archer's going to take some damage, but it's all right. I mean, incendiaries would be ideal, right? I guess we'll go for incendiaries. So maybe I should have gone for that first, but I wanted to kind of deal with the mess at hand. All right, so this one tech just opened up a whole bunch of stuff for us. I mean, a lot of these we need to get some boost for, but we'll start working through them. Yeah, Civilization 7 is going to be... I'm hopeful that it's going to be really amazing, but who knows? It's hard to say sometimes until we see more information. That's true. Farming Simulator is a pretty easy game to understand for everybody. That is a very good point. There we go. Now we got our battery ram in here. Oh my goodness, I'm a dummy. Battery rams don't help cavalry, do they? I keep forgetting that these are cavalry. Which they're obviously cavalry. They got... Well, I was going to say they got horses. They got donkeys. Battery rams don't help cavalry, do they? Oh my goodness. I know this, but I'm going to look anyway because I don't use battery rams very often. Anti-cab and melee. All right, that's fine. That was silly of me. We can get some swordmen though. We'll get some swordmen. It's not that's wasted. We'll get it. We'll get a couple swordmen to be able to take advantage of that. That's okay though. You guys should have told me. Nobody said anything. I don't use battery rams like ever. Because usually by the time I go to war with these guys, I usually just send archers up and destroy the walls, and then I move my melee units afterwards. I don't normally have a bunch of melee units just floating around. Not a problem. I know I'm attacking across the river here, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be fine. We'll whittle this down. All will be good. I guess I'll move up to... I don't know, just flat land land over here. We'll get this hooked up. Uruk is looking pretty nice. I'm going to go ahead and get you your promotion to get the loyalty, because that is very useful in certain situations. That might be as far as we take you for now, though. Get some truffles, apparently. I mean, we can get our own truffles. How are we looking on? And we're just content, so it might be enough to tip us over, though. I guess we'll take it. Now we're going to have you fortified. I'll heal. Archers do what you do. So we'll just have to do what I always do, which is just archer attack. That flatland, actually. That is flatland. We'll take barding again. We're gonna be going against cities anyway. Poor battering ram. I'm sorry that I just wasted your usage. Always worry about game sequels. Victoria 3 had a rough launch. City Skylines 2 is coming in for a really rough launch. Yeah. Yeah, game sequels they're dangerous. Also, speaking of games related to Paradox, I saw that they just cut ties with the team that made Lamplighters League, I guess. I didn't read exactly what the full disagreement was, but it did not look pretty. Apparently there was some disagreements about the future of like what they were going to be able to make or something. I don't want to misspeak and say the wrong thing, but there was definitely something there that pointed to some rough situations. I don't know whose fault it was, or who. Maybe it was nobody's fault. Maybe just one of those things. You never know. But definitely kind of doesn't bode well for future Paradox things potentially. Especially given the other kind of rough launches. All right, what do I want to do now? Could I get a warrior to be ready for... Actually, what we should do is we should get another builder, because I want to hook up this iron mine so we can get a swordman so we can take advantage of our battering ram. Yep, we'll go with that route. Catapult. That is actually a bit scary, because catapults can be a bit dangerous at times. Yeah, that actually just boosted your strength significantly. That might have just saved you the game. Save your city now. Because nothing we're going to do is going to do much damage here. Wow. One catapult. Really? We could pivot over here and see what's over on this side of things. Baghdad. I want to back off a little bit. I don't want to lose my stuff just because they just got a catapult. More than likely, they don't have a catapult everywhere. And it's also possible that we can drag the catapult out of the city here in a bit. So we're going to go ahead and just move out. Maybe he'll be dumb enough to move his catapult out of there. You never know. Yeah, he does dumb things sometimes. We are going to build an iron mine, so we're going to go ahead and swap off this. We'll go and work on construction. We can probably get us a thing there at some point. It just seems like Paradox is rushing their games recently and jeopardizing performance. Unfortunately, a lot of game developers run into that trap a lot of times. They find extremely high success doing things the right way, and then that success, I don't want to say it goes to their heads, because I actually think the people that are true, like hardcore, like they've been there forever, Paradox probably still have the same mentality, but then you get, you know, stakeholders that jump in there. People that are like, hey, there's a game company I want to go invest in, and then they invest in it, and then suddenly they're the ones with the money, and they get to make all the statements about how fast things come out, and even if they're not normally ready. So it's hard to blame a company for things that maybe a parent company or a parent board or something like that might be some decisions they might be making. Now you could argue that company should never have allowed that board to get in there, but honestly, I mean, isn't that everybody's dream to build up something and find some level of success? Who knows? I mean, I could have pillaged this on the way out, but I pillaged this up here. But there's only one thing to pillage, which is this farm. And if I pillaged that, then I would have given the catapult a shot at me. So really not much else to pillage around here. I'll come over here and start seeing if there's anything over this way, but there's nothing. They just haven't built a lot of improvements. City Skylines is only going to be available for 7% of Steam users? What does that mean? It only 7% can actually play it? Is that from a hardware standpoint? Ah, see,
craftsmanship.
I told you.
Inspiration is a mere reed.
If we build any more units, it's probably going to be a couple swordmen. So I think we will swap off of this and plug in this. Yeah, I was going to say the AI is very predictable because they just popped their catapult out here, which we should be able to just about destroy. Oh, they got 2 catapults. That's a scare. That's tough. I don't know what we're going to do here. I think we still move in. It's a little scary to move this archer up because the catapult just might kill him. Can I move this archer up? I can't really move this archer up, unfortunately. I don't think this archer can engage here. If I thought for sure we could kill the catapult, I might still do it. But I think the archer just dies between the catapult and the city. Now, it might be worth a sacrifice to kill the catapult because the catapult's going to be so dangerous to us if it gets back in the city. But I don't know that we can kill the catapult anyway. Trying to do the math here. This says it'll do 30 damage. This says it'll do 31. And this guy will do 25. That is not quite enough, but as we do more damage, it'll die more quickly. You know what I mean? So, it's a toughie. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it. We're going to see what happens here. It might be a huge mistake. Oh, you can't get in there anyway. Okay, then that was a huge mistake. We would have been able to kill it if we could have gotten in there. Oh, it's because of the battering ram. That was me being silly. Yeah, okay. Actually, we can attack this one, though. I don't know. We're going to go ahead and... I need to get these catapults out of the way, so we're going to do what we can. Probably made a mistake there with... I forgot that I was attached to the battering ram. That was a big mistake. It's alright. Only 7% people made the hardware requirements. Wow, that's fascinating. I mean, I haven't really thought about hardware requirements in a long time, but I understand not everybody is as, I guess, fortunate as I am. Plus I'm just a tech guy, so even if it was like all the money that I had, I'd still buy like the latest tech because that's just my thing. I don't spend money on anything else really, so my thing is to buy the latest tech and just be happy with that. I think I'm going to lose a unit here. I don't know which one. They're going to pick on one of these for sure. One of these is definitely dead. Probably, if I had to guess, this war cart right here. 2 catapults and 2 cities. It's probably going to kill this war cart. But it would mean we can move the archers up, potentially kill this catapult. It might still be a worthwhile sacrifice if we can still ultimately get a city out of it. A granary here would be useful. But yeah, I'm pretty confident we lose the war cart. Which probably means we just need to get another war cart out right away to replace it. You spread the love. I did not expect that. Huh. I really didn't expect that. So we still can't do anything until we get these catapults out of the way. Now this catapult is out, but we don't have anything that can get in there and attack it. So we're going to have to just retreat here. Battering ram, just go back to Cairo because you're not really useful to anything until I get a swordman. You are going to also go back across the river. You can technically stay. And actually, I might just move you over to pillage, actually. We're going to back you up to here. We're going to move you across pillage. Let you stick around for a turn. I might move the archer up, just take a pot shot here. If I can ever get the walls down, then we can just go ahead and finish the attack. But we just kind of have to take hit and run attacks for a bit. All right, archer's done here. I mean, we can go ahead and get a watermill, so we can get, you know, a boost there. Why not? Should have stayed on the road. Vikings. I will say that Arabia's taking me a little bit longer than I expected. I'm really surprised by how much advantage he's getting from those catapults. If I stay here, this guy dies. So, yeah, the city's just going to be pain in my rear end. I mean, this might be a worthwhile attack. We can whittle down these catapults little by little. It eventually will work out in our favor. I mean, this is a pretty safe attack. We'll do that. I do need to back this archer off at this point. This archer needs to get into the city, get healed up. War carts need to back off, get healed up. Better just keep going there. We need to get this iron hooked up. Let us get a swordman soon. I mean, a watermill here is also a decent move just to get some more production coming in. One more turn on construction and we will move over to something else.
Mysticism is the mist.
All right. Obviously, we took a lot of damage there. Why can't you move anywhere? I'm a little confused, but we'll come back to you. I mean, drama and poetry is already boosted. Nothing else is really... Well, getting up to political philosophy is very important. So we're not going to be founding a religion anyway. So we'll just go work on that. Hey, our first envoy. Unfortunately, none of these is really going to be helpful right this second. A little bit of gold might be the best option here. Even though I do eventually want Taruga. 2 gold per turn does feel like slightly better bet at the moment. All right, so how are we going to deal with this? Gotta get these guys out of the way, get people healed back up. Still don't understand why can't you? It's just bugged out, isn't it? It's just not telling me that I can move. I think we're taking an attack here. Still whittle down the defenses a little bit. All right, looks like we're good again. Hopefully you guys see me come back. All right, I think we're good. I was like, oh no. All right, what are we going to do here? We're going to back away. We got to get out of here. I guess we'll move to this tile with you. If we get everybody healed back up, we can definitely take Medina still. All right, let's move off construction. We've already got the watermill being built. Guess we'll go for mathematics. What'd you take damage from? Oh, I'm not sure. Guess you move here. Some of you here. Get everybody healed up.
Everything has its limit.
All right. Definitely need to get some swordmen out now that we have that battering ram still. In fact, after this war cart, we'll definitely get a swordman out of Cairo. More, but he's figured us out. He has absolutely figured us out. Wow, I'm impressed. I feel like the AI isn't usually this smart. All right, we do have a battering ram over here, or catapult, I mean, over here, that we can just get rid of. Delete. That is good. This catapult's a little bit too close. Let's back you up. But he's figured out our counter, which is kind of funny. Let's come hook up the truffles, I think, at this point. All right, let's get us a swordman. Oh, we need 18 more iron. Oh, we just got the iron hooked up. Of course we do. Of course we still need iron. That's okay. We'll get some iron in a little bit. A spearman actually would be pretty strong. It's not amazingly strong, but it might be enough to help out against Medina here. Let's get us a spearman so at least the battering ram can do something. Being able to do full damage to walls is going to be very important to us, I think, at this point. Tempted to move you up, take a shot, because I think you'd still be safe for a tick. But let's just get you healed up at least one more tick, just to make sure. Which no sense in endangering ourselves more than we need to. Medina is still doable. And he's bringing his catapults out still, which is amazing. Thank you, my friend. Let's move you up to take shots here. This archer, I would love to move out. You can't get anything, can you? You cannot. This guy could, but he'd be very, very low on health. Still, it might be worth it. What about you? You could too, and I think you'd have a little bit more health, wouldn't you? So I want this guy that's green to take this one out. Okay, that's massive. Being able to get rid of those catapults, that is huge. I knew eventually he'd probably make a mistake like that. Oof, Baghdad's at 42. If we get Medina, that might be all we can do. I mean, yeah.
Without mathematics,
Heavy Chariot is annoying because it's going to make Medina strong, but not as scary because it's not going to be able to shoot us from ranged. We've almost got the walls down at this point. We'll take your promotion. Almost got the walls down. You need to escape, my friend. This war cart can move up, though. Alright, we're not going to have 2 galleys anytime soon. We'll just work on that. Watermill is done. That gives us the boost for whatever it was. I don't remember. What are we going to do now? Honestly, I think it's time to start working on maybe another settler at this point. I don't know that we're going to be going after... Well, he's still not super strong. It's still possible if we finish up Medina and then just stop there. Either way, we've done some damage. So it is we're in a very good place overall. It's actually not going to do that much damage to the walls, even with the battering ram. It's just not a very strong unit. But if his heavy chariot moves out, we'll be happy to have it. Alright, this should get rid of the walls here in just a moment. It will. And now we are safe to move up and attack. It's a little dangerous because now the heavy chariot, I think, won't be able to kill us there. So we're still good. Let's get a builder out of here. I think we can start planning for the future at this point. Only need incendiaries at this point, right? I'll leave you here just kind of as a decoy, so to speak. Guess we'll move you up. Because even if the heavy chariot does anything against you, you're very strong. We can't put ziggurats next to each other, can we? No, apparently we can. So that's good. So, yeah, I think some ziggurats here. Although the cotton too. I think we'll put the... Well, we only got one build left. Let's just do the cotton. Get that going. Still don't really need the horses, so I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Oh, get some gold coming in. Yeah, keep coming, my friend.
Man suffers only because he takes seriously what the gods made for fun.
Need to get a surround on the city now. We should have here momentarily. Move you there. There we go. That's a fairly safe attack. You can, let's see, let's grab you, move you up. That's a pretty safe attack. You're going to still heal up. We'll have Medina next turn for sure. Alright, let's go for political philosophy. Get that out of the way. Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and put a point here, I guess. How are we looking on our cities? 1 plus 10. I mean, obviously Cairo's just mad at us, but that's to be expected. All right, Medina, next turn. Good stuff. That'll be very helpful. We might swing over here to see what city this is, because I assume that city's probably not super strong. Do we even need... I think we can just take this with something in it, can't we? Let's take you with the Spearmen. Make them feel useful. All right, you're going to take a promotion. We're going to move you this way. See if we can figure out what's over here. You're going to heal up, my friend. You're going to move up. You're going to heal up. I guess you'll move up as much as you can. We will keep the city. How's our loyalty? Loyalty's looking fine. We're good. So let's see what this city is. I don't know that we'll go for Baghdad because it's 45 strength right now. But if this city's pretty weak, we might still be able to take it. Temple of Artemis. I mean, Temple of Artemis would be good. Where was the deer? Over here? Somewhere over there, maybe. I mean, Brazil still doesn't look super strong. We might be able to pivot over there. Which city is this? This is Ur. It's a question of do we keep pushing for other cities and like don't bother building settlers because we're going to get their cities instead? Or do we... I think we just keep pushing for other cities. I just feel like that's still the right move. We've got these war carts and they're just so strong. Let's get us another archer out of here though. I like that. Until our war carts are just not worth anything anymore, I think we got to keep pushing them. Go for the monument here. Just, I always like to go for monuments in cities just to make sure that there's no loyalty issues. Although currently there's not any.
There is nothing but a plank between a sailor.
Okay. Still don't know what's over here. Jeddah. All right. Hello. Any really good angles to get at this city, is there? I'm going to heal you a tick here because he might just attack you instead of the war. There's not really a good way to kill this thing. Not at 30 strength. We're going to do basically no damage to this thing. We could pillage the campus though. That'll be good for us. Just go for currency here. Hello, swordman. Nobody can get to you. I guess we need to swap you around. That'll work. Even if all we do is pillage here, I think that's still worth it. I mean, we might as well attack. It's something. It's not really much, though. Hello, catapult.
Money.
Well, I didn't expect the catapult to
Just
sneak up there,
bring
but
you happy.
that's all right. I think we've taken enough. I think we bug out of here and see if we can go after this guy. I think we could get Jeddah. Not after losing an archer. I mean, that's annoying, but I think we could eventually get Jeddah. Maybe we still try. Problem with Jeddah is there's just no good places for our archers to stand. Looks like we could stand up here, maybe. I mean, we're basically doing nothing to this thing. Not really worth the shots until we get the archers up there. There's catapults. I guess if we get our own catapults, that would actually make all this different, wouldn't it? Let's build a wall here. Get those catapults. We can get that. Help that out. Trying to figure out how much I want to bait this catapult at us. I think I'm going to back off a little bit here. See if we can bring him to us. I mean, this guy's still out there, but we can move him back next turn. I just want to bring him out a little bit further. Away from the city. Now it looks like he went back in the city, which is fine. Yeah, we get the catapults out. This is still alive, so we'll hang out here. We're only a few turns away from being able to get some out. Looks like I'm going to end up paying all my money to Brazil, but it's all right. We still got it. We got something good out of it. I feel like. Let's hook up the sugar, and then we'll come over here to this thing. Because I'm going to back you guys off. There's no point in risking you if we don't need to. All right, settlers done here. There's our swordman. Why did I build a settler? I don't remember building a settler. I guess I did. I guess my brain was might as well build a settler, but I'm okay with it. It's just like, I think I thought I wasn't going to, and then I'm like, oh, I guess I did. That's all right. We'll bring you over here. I'm actually going to send you out there alone because I can't imagine there's anybody up there.
Divide and rule a sound.
All right, this is actually really helpful. Grab oligarchy. That's going to help a lot. It's very tempting. Let's just keep pushing that. And then I think we probably just grab some great general points. If we get a great general, that would also be good. Why not? You never know if we can get one out or not. It's not impossible. We might get one out. I'll bring you down here to repair that real quick. If he wants to advance on us, we'll let him. keep going free inquiry for now. All right, what do I want you to build? Honestly, let's get us another builder. We need to. We're going to be focusing a little bit more on infrastructure while we got all these units. Let's go for it. We do have a pretty strong military compared to the people that we're going after. What is it we got? We got truffles. I mean, I don't think we're going to win either of these, but you never know. No amenities from tea. I don't think we have any tea. Apparently we did get the culture bomb though. That's cool. Okay, see, look, I love the AI sometimes. They're so stupid. Oh, really? There we go. Thank you, AI. Yeah, I mean, look at Pedro. He's so weak. We've got to go after Pedro pretty soon. We got to get this catapult. We got to go after Pedro. All the things. Tempted to move some guys over to Pedro now, but I really want to finish. I think Arabia is a bigger threat to us in the long run. Pedro we can kind of ignore for the most part. Not that he's not a threat. He's got bonuses, but I'm not as worried about him. So we can come up here and pillage a few things. Yeah, we'll come pillage a few things. In fact, we'll send a couple of you guys up there. That'll be. Oh, we'll be fine. We'll say no, obviously. Not that we can put any more points in it. This might actually bring us into war with Pedro right now, which is not ideal. Okay, we're definitely at war with somebody. Okay. I mean, I don't know how worried I am about him. I don't even know where he's at. But I have a feeling he's not super close, so I'm not super worried about it. All right, engineering, we're 3 turns away either way, so we'll just finish the walls. And we'll swap back to... Honestly, getting crossbowmen would be amazing, but we're going to get that after engineering. I guess we'll work towards apprenticeship. Man-at-arms would be ridiculous. Let's start moving these archers up and around, maybe. Well, no, that's probably where we're going to bring our catapults in at, actually. We'll just chill. We'll get the catapult here soon enough. Guess we'll advance down here and do some more pillaging with everybody. I mean, I don't really need the health right now, but I just want to pillage and move on. So I have room to put a couple more cities around this wonder as well. Let's get the monument first, just because I like border growth. We'll move over here to pillage this mine here in a moment. Oh, that's nice. Swordman is done. I mean, if we can get him to the front line, he will be very useful. Oh, I'm not. I don't know why I'm pausing you. I want you to move. I mean, we could move up and take some pot shots at Baghdad. And we might as well. I'll wait till next turn, though. Has he rebuilt this yet? He has not. So we will wait. Alright, swordman done here. I mean, if we're going to keep up the military side of things, maybe just an encampment. Keep pushing that. Actually, no, a granary. We're housing kept. Let's look up the sugars. Probably should sell some horses. And some truffles, apparently. Yeah, definitely the horses. I should have sold those a long time ago. Right, looks like we got another pillage we can do here in a moment.
We're all apprentices in a normal people believe.
So now we can get our swordman up to a man-at-arms. Yes, please. Let's move you up at least one, though. Grab the man-at-arms, and that's definitely going to help us take these over here. Okay, we did just finish to be able to get the catapult. So let's just go ahead. It's 480 for the catapult, so we're a little ways away. Build a catapult, and then we'll probably buy a catapult here in a bit. Crossbowman would also turn the tide here as well. Goodness, yeah, just mixed up. Tech tree is going to play into our favor, I think, a bit. Although I guess everybody has the same mixed up tech tree. Can you take another shot? Don't know. I don't think we want to risk it. I think we'll just pull you back, move you up. You can take a shot. We'll start whittling down the walls a little bit. And then we'll eventually be able to do more here in a bit. Once we either get crossbowmen or the catapults. I'm tempted to move you to Medina. To go back to Ur. Or actually, I could just go to Medina from here. We'll get the roads built up. Right, everything over here is pillaged. Except for that, which you can move over there here in a moment. So, I might just move you back here. We'll see if we can get us around here in a moment. Actually, I think we need one here and then two there, don't we? Or something like that. No, I'm not going to give up my iron. Are you the guy we're at war with? You are, Grand Columbia. Hello. I mean, a little scary that you're suddenly coming up out of nowhere with trebuchets. I mean, we do have a man-at-arms, which if we can ever get it up to the front, we will be okay. I'm going to heal you there. You'll be able to help with this thing a little bit. We're going to move this, cover you for a little bit. We're going to move you back there. As these guys advance, we're going to be able to shoot them a bit. That's going to be okay. I think we'll be all right. We'll just completely pillage everything we can here. I'm going to move you back. We're going to face off. We're going to figure out what's going on here before we do too much more crazy stuff. I guess we'll get the science from Taruga.
If bread is the first necessity of life, recreation is a...
Alright, archers should be able to do some damage here. Almost to crossbowmen. That will make a massive difference with what we're dealing with here. It's possible this war cart dies by doing this attack. But I feel like if we don't do this attack, this guy's just going to be too healthy to go after Medina here. I think we kind of have to sort of sacrifice a little bit, potentially. Hopefully not, but... We go over here. Maybe there's more targets, though. It'll be less likely to kill one of them specifically. We basically pillaged everything you got, haven't we? So I think we start moving away now. Deal with Columbia here. Again, this man-at-arms will be a tide turn, as well as the crossbowman here in one turn. Alright, mostly because we're not protected at all. We're going to build a couple walls here just to make sure we don't get snuck up on without expecting it. I mean, walls here might make a difference. Might come in too late, to be honest. We'll go ahead and build them. I mean, there's not a lot else we can build right this second that will be useful anyway.
I'd imagine the whole world is...
Alright, there's crossbowmen. This is going to be huge. Now, we can only do one of them. Guess we'll do you, because you do have a promotion as well. Yeah, we'll do you. Take a promotion now. How do we want to deal with this? I'll let you attack out of there. Just because that is a lot of... You're going to be relatively okay against him. We need to pull you back. Move you into that spot. We're going to move you probably just this way. Those trebuchets are actually really strong. I mean, the spearman could hurt the work art here, but I still feel like we've got to get rid of this swordman. Again, if we sacrifice somebody, it's not the end of the world. I mean, we got to take the shot here against the guy that's really weak. Although he might just be distracting us, which is probably smart of him. Alright, scrap horseback riding. Do we want to do another deal for some gold? We probably do, so we can get a couple crossbowmen. So... yeah, this will give us enough gold for 2 crossbowmen right here. I think that's worth it. I'm going to build walls in a couple places back in our back home. Just again, I don't want to get somebody to sneak up on me. Alright, not a huge surprise there. I kind of sacrificed that guy to make sure that the swordman ultimately died. Alright, pair crossbowman is going to make a massive difference here. Oh, didn't quite kill you. Oh, we might actually flip you through loyalty. That's amazing. Let's back you out of there. Oh, that was dumb because you're still within range. I just saw my own territory and I was like, yeah, we're safe. No, we're still within range. Alright. It looks like this guy's just going to get away, unfortunately, but we'll move you up. Amazing tile there. That is an absolutely ridiculous tile. Alright, pair of crossbowmen here are going to do some damage for sure. I'd like you to move up this way because you're going to do a lot more damage to this guy. And you can fill in this spot now. Do a little bit less damage here, but that's okay. We'll do this here. And then we will do... I want your promotion, but we need to kill these things. We'll do the damage here. And then... do I take that attack? No. Well, maybe. I was gonna say, I think that was telling the truth. Couldn't attack across there. I think we just sit here. Well, no, I'd rather take this attack. I don't want to lose the archer. I don't know that we'll lose this. We might. I want to move you up here as another kind of option to attack. Oh, we can go up to Siege Towers soon. I mean, we're not going to get sea resources anytime soon, so we'll just go for that. Oh, hello. Got a lot of weak things, but it's also got some very strong units. Thankfully, crossbowmen are also very strong units. I mean, the Courser is the most ridiculous unit here, right? So maybe we just need to focus on it. So make sure you kind of block a little bit of that there. We might lose a unit here. It's hard to tell. I want you to become a... yeah, we might as well. Once we actually do start tagging the city again, we'll be happy with that. Alright, walls are done. I feel safer now with these cities back here, so we can start focusing on other things. I mean, at this point, we've got to start focusing on infrastructure, right? Maybe? I don't know. It's a tough call. Maybe we just keep up the attack. Although... I would be happy if we just got these two cities. Got rid of Arabia and then just settled in. And I think we've got enough to take Arabia if we weren't dealing with Colombia right now. I think we settle in here. Money's obviously always very good. So let's get us... Actually, where's our best campus going to be? Nowhere. So we'll plop this down somewhere. I mean, all the tiles we have are good. If I was going to buy a tile. I might put it over here on this wood tile, which in that case, we're just going to go ahead and get a builder to go chop that. We got this builder, to be fair, but I'm going to pop a couple ziggurats down. All right, you are, I guess... I mean, maybe if we move up here, he'll attack me. I doubt it. Right, so we did attack our city, stupidly.
Must often wipe a bloody nose.
Now we get the boost for pillaging. Alright, we're probably not building any more cavalry units right now. We got quite a few. If we build anything, it's probably going to be archers and swordman type units. Pillaging, it could be useful. I still want the general points for a little bit longer. Honestly, I think most of the rest of this is fine for now. Speaking of general points, I mean, we're getting some. We're still a long ways away. I was hoping we'd be able to just get it with faith at some point, but it looks like it's going to be a little bit longer than that. All right, we need to just get rid of you, even though this is not the smartest attack. I just want you out of the way, and then we'll be able to heal that unit up. Let's get you into our territory, get you healed up to full as well. We'll bring you into our territory, heal you up to full. I mean, we're stronger than Colombia now. We need to get up to 250 gold to get you, but we'll go ahead and take your promotion. We'll work towards incendiaries. Let's get everybody healed up. We might actually be able to take Jeddah very, very soon, just from loyalty. So maybe we focus our attacks against Baghdad. I don't like being war with everybody. I mean, this envoy is not really worth anything. I don't think we get any gains if we're at war, right? So we'll just chill on this envoy for a bit. Spearman, I mean, you can kind of group back up, I suppose, with this guy. Although this guy's ultimately going to want to be next to our man-at-arms. I mean, we want to kill off this thing. Goodbye, swordman. Siege Tower chill. Crossbowman, I think you're going to move down and start working on Baghdad. With that one. Warcart, just chill for a minute. Alright, do we just put another ziggurat down? Probably. Or, we got culture from pastures, so I guess we'll do the cows. Although we're going to get another builder out in 3 turns there anyway. So no, I think ziggurat's fine. All the ziggurats. More science, more better. All the catapults. Really likes his catapults. I mean, I know we have a meteor shower down here. Just don't feel like we're in a position to just go chasing it right this second. Oh, I want your promotion. I guess we'll take your promotion. We're still making 31 gold per turn. So if we can get a little bit more gold to get another catapult, I will be happy with that. Let's speed that up a little bit. Not a catapult, sorry, crossbowman. Another crossbowman would make a big difference here. Just need to get healed up. Really just need to get healed up here and we can advance.
Set your course by the...
Of course, we're at war with Cahokia as well. We're at war with everybody. I think it's worth it even if we sacrifice the war cart. I mean, getting our own coursers would probably not be bad. Trebuchets. We're about to get a catapult and then can go right into trebuchets. Might as well. Major flood. That's not great because that just took a lot of damage out of us. Of course the flood's what's going to kill us. Oh. Not one thing, it's another, right? Alright, we're going to move you, I guess, back to here to heal up. So we can get this guy back to there. I mean, we got to back up. Or you're fine, I think. But just to not risk it, we're going to move you back over here to heal up. We'll move you back as well. Get everybody healed up. We're in a bad situation from the flood. I want to come around this way. I mean, we could... Do we skip Jeddah? We probably should skip Jeddah. I should not have done that. We just need to go for Baghdad. Jeddah is going to be ours in a bit anyway. Alright, you're going to chop this so we can put the commercial hub down. I mean, let's get a monument. It's 2 turns, why not? You actually have a holy site, huh? I mean, you're not really going to grow until we get you unoccupied anyway. So I think we're just going to go right into another catapult here, which will probably turn into a trebuchet before it finishes. All right, we can skip you for now. We're going to go with who? Honestly, Amani in one of these city-states that we're having trouble with would not be bad. Like, if we can get Cahokia back on our side, that would be amazing. But we can't because we're at war. We just need a couple more envoys so we can flip that, and then we can put her there. I guess we'll send you to this city, Ngazargamu. because that'll actually get us an ally, a suzerain, which might help against Cahokia. You never know. I'm going to leave you nearby, because once this flips, we might be able to zip in there with our war carts and do some stuff. If we leave you here, you're still safe for one more turn. You can just take the shot here. Finally, you're healed back up. Get you a granary, you're still growing. Alright, so your granary is finally done. You have like nothing. Your production is terrible. I guess we could do that. We're not growing anyway. So what does that reset our numbers to? I mean, it's at least a little bit more reasonable. We're going to harbor. Alright, we're going to do the commercial hub, I believe. They're still coming. They do not want to give up. And there's candy. Everybody's coming for us. Okay. So. I'm going to do this attack because I don't want to leave the city. And then we'll do the crossbowman. This crossbowman. I'm going to do the archer. And crossbowman here, I believe. Should still be strong enough to survive that. Catapult. I mean, it could do a damage here, but I guess we will. We got to deal with units before we can deal with cities sometimes. You need to back off, Mr. Workhart, because obviously you're within range of Jeddah. Could swip you down here, but I don't know that we want to do that. We'll just chill here. This man-at-arms can move up and do something here in a moment against this spearman. Kind of expected that, but I'm not super worried about it because we do have the city attack here. Perfect. Crossbowman. Oh, we definitely want you to take this shot, my friend. Let's start with you, actually. So we can get you upgraded to a crossbowman now as well. We might finish you off this way. That way this crossbowman can work on this guy. Yeah, this is... Oh, I should not have done that because you're out with the crossbowman. Did that out of the wrong order. That's all right. Catapult needs to move down. How many turns on Jeddah? 5 turns. Monument's done here. By the time we finish the granary, it might become important, so we'll go ahead and do that. To the cows because it's going to give us more culture. Major drought. All right, what we got here? I mean, they got a man-at-arms now, which is annoying. Thankfully, we got walls here, can deal with that. You're going to get back in the city and hide. Our crossbowmen are just going to heal up. You are going to be able to become a crossbowman now. You are also going to heal up. If the man-at-arms wants to come at us, we will let him. Still nothing to pillage again, so we're going to move you back. Catapult, just heal up a tick. We're going to advance towards Baghdad here very, very soon. Man-at-arms needs to move up. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to unlink you. We're going to send you this way, because the man-at-arms might be able to just take Jeddah by itself once Jeddah flips here in 4 turns. So I think that'll be the current plan. We need a granary here, I guess, to be able to grow at some point. Are we going to build 2 campus districts anytime soon? It's possible. So I guess we'll hold off for a moment. We'll work on some of these other ones. Are we going to build an aqueduct anytime soon? Probably not. So I'll probably finish that up before, so we can get the trebuchets here. Unless you still wait there until we get the siege tower to you. I mean, these are all good. I'm just going to hook up the farm here, I think. Keep coming, my friend. Keep coming. Okay, where's my siege tower? There it is. Jedda's got 3 turns. Guess we'll take this shot. Wait for the thingy.
The more science intervenes in warfare.
There's trebuchets. 170 gold. We'll get there very soon. I mean, I guess the man-at-arms is slightly more terrifying here. Oh, Jed is safe again. No! Things were looking so good. Alright, that's fine. Well, then we will move the catapult up this way to plan on going after Jeddah. I guess we'll move it around the back way. That's not what I wanted. Sorry. I did not mean to click on the person there. There we go. We'll move you up that way. We'll come around this way to Jeddah. And we'll move the man-at-arms through the woods there. I think that's fine. Not really doing this very efficiently. I'm not happy with how I probably could be more aggressive and a little bit more risky, but I'm playing it a little bit safer. I mean, we're doing mostly fine, right? We took care of our biggest scientific threat. Well, Brazil's obviously very scientific right this moment, but I'm not super worried about him in the long term. Did you ever repair this? You did not. Alright, I think this... I was going to say, I think you can attack out of here, do some damage here. And I'm okay with that. Let's do damage here. Let's have you attack here. You're going to attack him. You're going to attack him. Not quite dead, huh? I'll do that attack. That feels relatively safe. I don't think you can kill me, but you're a little bit annoying. I think this is fine. He's about to pillage my trade route, which is annoying. Not a lot I can do about it. Alright, we're going to swing you around here. You are waiting for this thing. So we'll just move you to there, you to there. We'll come through the woods. Hey, you ran away. Good job. Alright. Let's get our crossbowman healed back up. We can go after Baghdad. Might have more movement than him if we start here. We'll see if we can chase him down. All right, let's get our market. Let's get another trade route. It's a pretty safe attack there. All right, looks good. you can move up to Baghdad now. So I'm going to move... let's just swap you places. That way next turn you can move up and do a shot against Baghdad. Oh, okay. We'll just let the city take it. Well, I say that. You know what? We'll just let you take so we get some XP. Say it's going to get you a promotion. Perfect. Hello, friend. Colombia is really annoying, aren't they? They just really want to annoy me. Not quite. So if we can get this with you, then we can still move you up, get an attack here. It's not much, but just get something going. Once the catapult moves up, we'll be fine. Oh, I should move off castles maybe. Nah, we'll move off castles. We can finish buttress all the way because we're not going to be getting that anyway. Alright, let's finish this off. Can we just finish it with this guy? We can just about. They both have promotions, so we'll just do it this way. Make sure it's done. And then we'll take their promotions afterwards. Alright, good stuff. That is awesome. I'm still okay with what we got, I think. We're not really producing units right now, are we? So I guess we'll swap that out. I mean, we're not really doing any pillaging right now either. I'd like to get an encampment out, so maybe we put this in and plan towards building an encampment. Alright, Baghdad, you are next, my friend. The catapult we got, it's going to be pretty easy. We'll go ahead and take this so we can get incendiaries. That'll make a massive difference. I'm going to heal you up a tick and then we'll move you up. You already have incendiaries, don't you? I think you do. So we'll move you up here. We might move with these war carts in soon so they can take some hits. But really, once we get this man-at-arms up there, we'll be good. How much science we got coming in back here? 14, 8, 5. Cairo's at 13.9. That's not bad. I think we're going to get Pengala and Uruk. Get us a little bit more science coming in. Thankfully, we got promotions for both of our big units back here, so they'll be able to move up very soon. In fact, we can go ahead and move you up 1. Take your promotion. Sure, Tortoise. Move you up 1. Actually get you out of the way. Just, I don't know if you're blocking where he was going to go. Move you up 1. We can upgrade you to a trebuchet as well, which we probably will do next turn. We want go towards shells. We'll be able to move right in right away. I meant to move you up, my friend, but that's okay. Even if all we get out of this is Arabia, that is actually a massive win for the long game for us. Alright, we can move off civil service. I probably should have moved off it last turn, but that's okay. I guess we'll go ahead and finish up Divine Right. We're not going to get temples anyway. We've only got 1 holy site, right? So I don't think we're going to be getting temples anyway. I guess this one has a holy site if we get this city. I would love an industrial zone, actually. +3 industrial zone. Tempting. We still need a campus, though. So many good tiles, really. No, we're going to get the trader first. Alright, man-at-arms can move up. Catapult can move up 1, become a trebuchet. Crossbowman can move up, would be safe there. You're still relatively safe, so we'll keep the tax here. We can start moving some war carts up to help with some things. Sure, we'll aid Pedro. I'm the only one that's going to aid him. I'm the only nice person here. All right, I think we need to move here and here and here to get this around. Yep, that works. I mean, it's relatively safe because I don't think he's going to be able to kill us. One shot from the trebuchet and that thing's basically done. All right, let's go and get your commercial up as well. It's all just a bunch of +2s. I mean, these are also good ziggurat spots though, but I mean, we got to put the commercial next to the river one way or the other. So we'll just put it over here. Well, I guess we don't have to put it next to the river, but it's beneficial to us to do so. All right. Are you really? Oh, it's a hill. Of course it's a hill. All right then. I'll move you over there. We'll move you up to the hill. I think you could still stick around for another turn or two. Well, if we had gotten a shot off with a trebuchet, I think we'd be over right now. It still might be over here. Yep, there we go. There we go. I mean, that's going to be one of our biggest threats. His science output is really amazing. And that really sets us up for the rest of this. I mean, we could keep going, go after Pedro if we really wanted to, but I don't think we have to. I think we could settle into all this and just push for our science victory now. Our war carts did their job. I'm very happy with that. Would you piece this out now? You would. Oh, you actually wouldn't. Never mind. I didn't look at the first thing. You really wouldn't at all. Okay, that's fine. We'll just let you play it out for a little bit longer. Any city-states that we can... we are happy with some other city-states now, finally. But nothing really helping us. No, that was good. Getting Arabia out of the way is massive. And we just got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cities. I mean, I can win a science victory on Deity on this size map with 6 cities. So 8 cities is more than we need, and we're probably going to settle in a couple more cities back here. We're going to get to 10 cities on a map this size. That is unusual for me. So yeah, like I said, we're going to settle in now. We're going to go for the long haul. We're going to go for the science victory. And we'll just piece these other guys out as soon as we can. Not even remotely worried right now. Everything worked out. I mean, we could have probably gotten that a little bit faster if I'd done things slightly differently, but I think we're happy with what we did. Now, obviously, people are going to hate our guts, but that's just the way it's going to be for a bit. We might eventually make them happy with us. I'm not super concerned about them because if I say great general, other people will get great generals as well. And I'll say great scientist. And I'm going to say I get less grievances. Yep, great scientist and somebody unmet. All right, we did get another trebuchet. I mean, it does give us a boost for something, I think. But at this point, we probably just need to spread our units out to kind of settle into our cities and be happy with things. I'll put you in Cairo so I can keep a crossbowman here on the front line. This crossbowman's going to go back to there. This trebuchet can go there. We'll put this war cart just in the middle here somewhere. I'll get this crossbow in here. Everybody else can kind of just chill for a bit until they get healed up, and we'll move them out accordingly. All right, trader is done here. All right, let's go ahead and settle in. Like I said, we're going to keep going for what we're going to be pushing for the long term here. Where was our best industrial zone? Right there. All right, let's get us another builder to chop that rice. Put our industrial zone there. Petra out of Aleppo wouldn't be bad. Cairo could make use of it, but not as much. All right. I mean, I still don't want to go external because I think there's too many baddies out there. I mean, they're not any barbarians, though. So maybe we can trade with some of these other guys close by. Cahokia... Actually, Cahokia might be pretty safe. Oh, our governor was removed. Well, good on them, I suppose. Oh, because they actually destroyed it. I was like, why? Well, they destroyed it. All right, we really want Taruga. So we're going to send her to Taruga at this point. Work towards that. Apparently I won. Okay. Will you piece me out now? For a lot of gold. No, thank you. I don't care about you that much, my friend. I'm not worried about you that much. Alright, we desperately need a granary here. I mean, I'll keep pushing towards emplacement because I'd like to get to the double attack if we can get there. Oh, see, just one turn later, he's ready to give me things. All right, fine. Well, we'll take a piece. I have no desire to be at war with you, my friend. Our war served its purpose. We got rid of our biggest threat. Well, biggest threat that we know about. We are miles away from a great scientist. All right. One of you guys go back to there. One of you guys kind of get, I don't know, in the middle somewhere. You come back there somewhere. Temple's too far away for us to wait for. I think we just need to push towards that. I mean, we could. Nah, it's just too far. We're not going to wait for that. We'll get Divine Right going real quick. Yeah, Niter. Looks good to me. I mean, we'll go ahead and get this shrine going anyway. Just a little bit of faith, not going to hurt anything. This farm here would be all right. All right. Like I said, we're settling in here. What are we looking for? I mean, there's not really any good campus spots here. Commercial hub. I mean, if we put a commercial hub here, a campus next to it, that could help a little bit. We need a builder here to help repair some things, though. I don't know who destroyed all this stuff. As soon as we get Divine Right, we'll probably take the thing that gives us amenities from our military units.
I conclude then this.
Grab Monarchy.
If you see a castle,
Gets us castles. We don't. Yeah, we don't need this. I say that I was gonna move it off because we're not building an encampment right now. We are building a harbor, and we're gonna start building buildings for the harbor. So we will leave it in for that. We don't need the Great General anymore. If anything, we're gonna need the Great Scientist points. +1 production in all cities. We're gonna leave that in for a little bit longer. It's not as valuable as it used to be. We do want the loyalty here. Nothing else is like amazingly good. And then we will grab. We'll just grab more influence points here. At some point, I do want to get a couple more settlers out. But, like, we could put one here and maybe 2 more back there. And I think I'd be happy with that. That'd probably be sufficient for what we're looking for. We are going to get a 10-pop city in 6 turns. So we'll settle in for that. Actually, nope. We're going to get a 10-pop city in 2 turns. My mistake. Let's actually put you on the road.
It is the mark of an educated.
There's our 10-pop city there.
The entire civil service is like a fortress made of papers.
Oh, that's loyalty, not the amenities. Now we have the amenities. I knew it was up there somewhere. I just grabbed the wrong one. But there we go. That's the one I wanted. All right. We really need to get more trade routes. We'll keep doing monumentality for more districts, but we're also going to probably get some more trade routes here soon. Do we go ahead and just get temple? It's not as valuable now as it was earlier when we had the bonus for it. Maybe we just roll right into the university. Keep pushing that up.
Tactics mean doing what you can.
I mean, the world hates us. They're going to come at us at some point, but for now, we're okay. Guess we'll grab you since you're boosted. Production is garbage, my friend. A couple decent spots for production spots. Campus. I mean, a +2 campus is the best campus we've seen so far. +4 holy site. Honestly, I think I'm going to grab a settler. Not a settler, sorry, no. Not a settler. Builder is what I meant. Good industrial zone. Let's go right into the workshop, and that'll help us get other things out quicker anyway. Man, your production's garbage. Let's get a granary so we can get some growth. Are we going to get 2 markets soon? Probably should have swapped off that anyway, because I think we will be able to. Get feudalism, it's already got the boost. Oh, I just realized. Okay, I was going to say, are we still at war with Cahokia? Probably should have checked that first. We can almost flip this. We'll hold off just a little bit longer because I'd like to just make sure we get it. We need 1 more envoy, which we'll get here. Soonish. Oh no, we just got 3. Never mind. All right. I mean, at some point a dam here would be good because we obviously know this is going to flood. Actually, if we could plant a dam and an aqueduct, we can get a really good industrial zone. So, let's see here. Where would we would put probably the aqueduct here and the dam back here. And that would allow the industrial zone there. So let's see what that looks like. +6. So that's not bad. If we get this hooked up, that by itself won't be enough, is it? We would need some. Yeah, it's not any hills or anything like that. It's still going to be worth it, I think, but I mean, +6 is still really good. So you do need housing, so we're going to start with the aqueduct, I suppose.
And first, Hephaestus make.
Guess we'll get the horses hooked up anyway. We got a couple iron mines back there too. Really, we just need a lot of builders right now. We still haven't built a lumber mill. Wow. Let's start getting some of these part way done at least. You also need housing, my friend. I don't know.
In democracy, it's your vote that counts. In feudalism, it's your count that...
I don't think we're going to swap anything right now. I'm still mostly happy with what we got. I mean, the builder thing could be useful if we're going to start pumping out builders, but I'm okay for the moment. We're not killing a unit with the quadrium. I would like the envoy because that will let us get to Ruga. We're definitely going to go right into the lighthouse there. Let's get this hooked up. We actually probably should sell some more, come to think of it. Oh, nobody wants my horses. At least you want my luxuries. I mean, yeah, let's go ahead and get us our first lumber mill. It will get us a boost, so why not? Workshop is done. I really do want the campus somewhere. I mean, we're just going to have to put a campus where it doesn't get a bonus, I think, at this point. An aqueduct here would give us a little bit of a boost there. It does get rid of a ziggurat, which is not amazing, but I think it's still going to be probably the right move. Because production in the long run is going to be our best bet. We're going to have plenty of science once it's all said and done. And we can still put ziggurats in other places. It's fine. It's not maybe the most ideal, but it's still fine. Alright, I'm going to start focusing on gold. Gold is what makes the world go around. First lumber mill, how to get us mass production.
What can be labeled?
Stirrups, it's already boosted. You can build... Actually, an aqueduct here, a mine here, and an industrial zone there might be really good. That's not the mine. Sorry, that's not the mine. There's the mine. I don't know what I don't know what that symbol is. My brain was like not working. There we go. That gives us a +4. Yep, that's going to be good. So we'll start with the aqueduct. Well, actually, we don't need the aqueduct as urgently, so we'll start with this. You really need some production, my friend. You also need a builder to help repair these things. So we'll get that out first. So aqueduct is done. That's good. It's up to +7 from that's awesome. I think we're going to get another builder out, honestly. We got a couple more things we can hook up. A couple lumber mills, things like that. All right, you are going to do the lumber mill over here, I believe. Actually, nope, the lumber mill there would be even better. Or the mine there. Either one, actually.
Betwixt the stirrup and the ground.
Let's do the mine first. I don't know if we're going to have 2 harbors. We could build one here. That is the only city we can build one in. We'd have to buy a tile to do that, though. Which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I assume this one would be the best. Buy 1 gold. We do need to get those couple more cities out soonish. Industrial zone here will eventually have some lumber mills next to it. Might not be bad. Can also put it there. Got the strategic resource and the quarry. Could put it there for adjacencies with this one. Actually, that's not bad. Put it there. It will give us a little bit more adjacency. Yeah, I think that's actually probably good. Let's get us another builder out of here to go chop that. Aleppo could still build a Petra. I mean, we might need to start pushing towards that soon. Don't think we're going to put anything in here yet. Still good with everything at the moment. Still don't have 4 trade routes, but we'll get there at some point. Probably too late for that thing. All right, there's our 4 there. I mean, he's probably going to flip it back right away, but we'll get a little bit of a science boost for a few turns. All right, we'll go ahead and put the lumber mill here. Oh, flooding.
Go around arresting the Thieves Guild. I mean,
I still don't want to swap anything yet. I mean, these other ones are going to become better in time, but just not quite there yet. Tempted to drop the Great Scientist for a bit, just to go get those other settlers out, and I think I will. I would like to get them out here within the next little bit. I mean, yes, a dam here would be nice. Prevent this flooding. Dam here. Can we put an aqueduct here somewhere? Could put one there, and then we could put an industrial zone there with, well, it'd be 1 mine. It's not enough to make a difference. But it'd still be something. So let's plan on the dam back here. 35 turns is crazy bad, though. Maybe we start with the industrial zone. I did not mean to click there, but I will now cancel you and move you there to prepare that. All right, governor title. I might grab Marina. Pop her in one of our kind of central cities. Honestly, probably Our aqueduct is done here. We do still need the dam. We still need the industrial zone. We'll start with the industrial zone, because that'll help us get the dam out faster. All right, so we do have a couple envoys if we need to hold on to them for keeping Taruga. Actually, I think we will. I don't think we're going to gain anything from any of these other ones just this second.
not all who wander.
Oh, I never said anything to you. But apparently I won by default, so I didn't have to say anything to you. That's funny. I'd never been the only person on one of those before, so I didn't really think about the fact that we would just win. Let's go hook up the tobacco after this for sure. All right. I mean, let's repair the aqueduct, obviously. Grab banking. It's already boosted. You are going to chop this, I believe, was the answer. Yes. I mean, the lighthouse isn't going to get us more trade routes, I guess. So I guess that's probably not as valuable. You could also do a dam. I hadn't realized that. Still might be worth it, even if we're going to put this thing over here. I mean, we really don't have a good place to put the aqueduct with the dam next to it. Yeah, we just don't. This wanders in the way. So I don't think we will do that. Honestly, Aleppo might be able to do the dam and be better suited from it. Yeah, that's probably the right answer. Let Aleppo do the dam. Now, its production's terrible right now, but we could flip its production if we do some good things there. I mean, a commercial hub would be amazing. We do want to chop that as well, though. I think we're just going to do a water mill just for a couple ticks until this guy gets somewhere. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, what do we got? We got truffles still. I mean, I don't know. I'll put some points into it this time. Got a lot of cavalry, so we'll go with that. All right, let's chop this. Let's have you start repairing things. Oh, what do we want you to do? You need an aqueduct at some point. I mean, I guess aqueduct here, industrial zone there would be useful. Actually, aqueduct here, industrial zone here, a couple mines nearby would be better. So, on that note, we're going to get you a builder. Let's chop that. Let's just get a trader real quick while I'm thinking about it. Let's swap off medieval affairs, see if there's anything we can swap to. We can swap to mercs. You're going to put your industrial zone over here. Catastrophic eruption. All right, we'll keep the trade routes going for the gold for now. I don't think there's any point in putting the ziggurat here, is there? Because I think we're going to put the dam there and the aqueduct here. So, yeah, we'll just put a ziggurat back here, maybe. All right, you're going to go chop this as well. You're just going to repair everything you can, my friend. We're at this point. We can do the iron. That's fine. Shipyard's not especially valuable, to be honest. All right, we really need to get our campus down somewhere. I guess here, I don't think we were going to put anything else there. I think the dam, aqueduct, I don't think anything was going to go here. So, yeah, campus fine. You know what? Why not? I don't really need those points right this second. Although we are losing them. Actually, we probably should trade away as many of those as we can because we're actually losing them per turn. So, yeah, we need to sell those. Hey, we can actually potentially have a friend, finally. Would you like to buy some... What am I looking for? Sell diplomatic favor. I mean, yeah, we just need to sell all of it because we're losing it. So let's get as much money as we can from it. Ah, it's already late. 14 more minutes left of the stream.
Being a mercenary, though, hey, we just go wherever there's a mixture of money.
2 and 2's not bad. I still haven't built the settlers, have I? Keep getting distracted. I always do that. I think if I plug that in, I'm going to remember to do it. And then I don't. We're still going to do it. Actually, the city up here just got free, so we're going to probably let him start it. Let's push towards Merchant Republic. I actually really like Merchant Republic a lot of times. We need to get you some production, my friend. So, how are we going to plan that out? What was that? What was the plan? Aqueduct. Dam. It doesn't really matter the order. And then industrial zone somewhere over here. Put the dam way down here, aqueduct here, and the industrial zone there, I suppose. I mean, these are desert tiles, which is going to make it worse if we ever did get Petra. Let's start with the industrial zone, because that's going to be the most valuable. Let me check something real quick. Aqueduct. No, I think it's still better to put the industrial zone here. I want to get... Are you actually losing food, population? We need to get you a trade route. Do we have an extra trade route we could buy? We do. We're going to go ahead and get you to do the settler. You are going to repair more things. I mean, yeah, farm there is actually really solid. Still not really enough to flip anything right this second. I mean, we could make you not a suzerain, but don't think that really helps us. Cahokia would probably be the best thing for us. Maybe. We'll sit on our envoys for a bit longer. I'm not really going to care about helping you, my friend. At nights we can get, but we'll hold off for a little bit longer. Okay, we're going to go with whatever's good production now. Yeah, +4 production is amazing. 27 turns, much better. More flooding. Guess that's a different river. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, that would be a completely different dam. I hadn't... Yeah, that is true. We might need to swing over there and do that. It's not really going to help the industrial zone here, unfortunately. But... still might be worth doing.
All the best romances blue.
Alright, nothing's boosted anymore. We're not going to get a kill with a Muskeman. We'll just get that one done. It's not really that much, but I will look again to see if anybody else wants to buy my iron here soon. I guess it's the best we're going to get. Workshop or commercial hub? Let's do the commercial hub. More trade routes is really going to make a big difference for us. I do want one down here, and I think this is fine. Right next to the river. Actually, stop there, my friend. You can repair that. All right, we're going to move you to Aleppo. Keep getting Aleppo done, because if we can get Petra out of Aleppo, that'll make a massive difference. Do I want to go ahead and just get another settler out of here? I mean, it's really going to drop the pop a bit, but I still think we want at least one more city, if not two. All right, trader's done here. Need housing and things. I mean, I know I just put the farm there, but let's get the aqueduct here as well. All right, more production, I guess.
There are very honest people who do not.
At least we got that boost done. I do like the envoy things, I think, better. Or they go from envoys, I should say. Still building a couple more settlers. We'll let that slide. Everything else looks good. We might swap in professional army at some point, but we don't need to right this second. Five envoys, starting to get more interesting. I mean, we could flip this just for, well, there's not really much here. It would just be to say that we have it. Do gain some diplomatic favor, though, I suppose. But we're not, it's still not going to be enough to get us back to break even, right? I actually think I'm going to promote you. I'm actually going to take Connoisseur, because we need a little bit more culture. We got a lot of science coming in. That'll help a little bit with our culture woes. How are we doing on city happiness? Now we got one city up to plus 10%. Mitigated flood, nice. Oh, that's right. We have the Great Bath. We need a dam over here. I mean, I might still put one down for other reasons, but I forgot that we had that. Oh, hello. Mohenjo-Daro. I mean, we'll at least get the culture. I suppose we can at least do that for the faith. I don't think we have any bank shit, do we? So that's not really going to be that helpful yet. I think we go ahead and complete both of these just fine. I hadn't looked at the religion game. There's a lot of religion stuff going on right now. A mine here, and if we put the industrial zone there, might not be bad.
There is little man has made.
Well, let's get these part. I don't know that we're gonna get an armory anytime soon either, to be honest.
The day we stop exploring.
Do I want to switch to Merchant Republic? I think I do. I like the gold. I guess we're not really doing this. I was gonna do some more harbor stuff, but that's all right. We actually have some cities not on our continent. Really? I mean, I guess if it helps something, why not? Industrial zone adjacency feels pretty good. Maybe the 2 gold from trade routes for now. I bet we could have an alliance with you, couldn't we? I mean, I usually like at least a research alliance somewhere. Goat alliance would be useful too, but we'll do that. He's got a lot of science, after all. I mean, hooking up the deer, I suppose, might not be bad, or the horses. I don't actually remember what I was going to do with you. Suddenly, I think I was going to chop some stuff. Wasn't I going to chop this for an aqueduct? I should have put it down, shouldn't I? Yeah, aqueduct here, mine there. Because a mine there, we'll have the industrial zone there. So let me pin that. And then we'll add a tech here for a mine. And then we'll add a tech here for an industrial zone. Okay, I like that. So you're going to do the chopping and other things. I mean, I'm not ready to do the aqueduct yet, obviously, so we're going to go ahead and just do like a monument or something, just to get something rolling here. I'll laugh if we lose the religion game here in a bit. I should probably check to see. I mean, Brazil's doing this thing, but we're okay for the moment. Honestly, settling right there is not... Well, no. I think I'd rather settle like over here. It means we don't get the iron, though. Actually, we could settle 2 cities. I think we will. We're going to settle here and then there, I think. Or somewhere over here. Alright, let's swap off gunpowder just in case. I doubt we'll swap back to that, but you never know. Alright, industrial zone's completed here. We still need the aqueduct to kind of give us that boost. Industrial zone's completed here. You still need the dam. So I think we'll go right into that so we don't have any more flooding. I mean, we could go right into another settler. Actually, probably have Uruk do it the last settler.
A diplomat is a man.
So we're in a dark age. We do have some domestic trade routes. Which might be worthwhile. Honestly, we got plenty of gold. Let's swap this one out. Grab the domestic trade routes for a little bit. Oh, but we can't train settlers. So never mind. We'll hold off. We'll get there. We'll get there very soon. Alright, well then, in the meantime, we'll leave this in. We'll swap that in once we get these last 2 cities down. I don't care about, obviously, the settlers anymore. We do have more trade routes, but not a lot. We're going to be doing a lot of buildings. I'm hoping that's enough. I mean, we need to reform church to see what's there. We'll just work on that. You completed your commercial. Let's get this for the trader. I will sell truffles here in a moment. Oh, it's 11 o'clock. All right. I could do the classic one more turn. So we are going to do the classic one more turn. We're going to move you over here, hook up a lumber mill. And we are going to check our trade out stuff. I mean, we got lots of niter. So if somebody wants it, sure. And somebody wants that. And there we go. All right. One more turn. We're going to hit next turn. We got to. I mean, it's just it's required. It's actually like in the bylaws of playing Civilization. All right, we'll get that city settled down, and then we will get one more city over here, and that will be the extent of our cities. All right, I guess that was our official one more turn. We're one turn away from the university. A few turns away from the industrial zone. We still have time to get Petra down there, I think. So it's still an option. We'll work on some other things. One more turn on the aqueduct. I'm pretty happy. I think we did good taking out these guys. I think we could have done it a little bit quicker than we did, but that's okay. Militarily, we're fine. We're comfortable. We're almost exactly the same with everybody else. We're starting to catch up on science. Cultures, I don't care about. We got lots of gold. We can start spending that here soon. We actually got a lot of faith. We might look at great people here in a bit as well. But there we go, guys. I appreciate anybody that joined. If you are watching after the fact, which I'm sure actually most of my viewers will probably come after this is posted anyway, well then I appreciate you watching that as well. But please feel free to come back next Saturday at 8 Mountain Standard Time, or whatever time that is, GMT. I don't remember. I put it on. I think I put it somewhere. But yeah, I appreciate you guys joining me. I appreciate the guys that joined and commented in. And like I said, I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep having fun with this, and I might add more days with other games at some point. But yeah, thank you again for watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. And goodbye. As soon as I can figure out where to stop the stream from.